Fate of the universe on the line. I want Iguodala.
Kevin Durant. You know who I am.
Curry, way downtown. Bang! Up for the layup. Oh, blocked by James. Is this the dagger?
My Myers got cancelled by a team. It has been a rocking week in the NBA. It has been. Protests are alive while the king is down and away. Fear not, with you every week and every day. It's the hashtag Ball is NBA podcast, your favorite NBA podcast in an Indian accent. We are back at it again with news from our favorite league on a week where Dame Lillard continued his love affair with game winners. Jokic continues his race to the top of the MVP race, and former MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo continues his love affair with American smoothies. Speaking of long-lasting, I've got with me, as always, an entrepreneur of 18 years, a capital raiser of 13 years, and a Twitter troll for 5 years. My co-host, Vineet Devaya. Vineet, welcome to the pod. It's been a while since we did this time.
Yes, we did. Yeah, it's been a while, you've been,
I've been busy
doing interviews with other people.
And Azure Stevens, yes.
Yeah.
You guys should go check it out. It's on our YouTube. Go check it out. Fun. Roybert his lighting is a little weird, but otherwise.
Yeah, I didn't understand why his lighting was so. He knew he was going to be on camera, but it's just weird.
He had light right behind.
Right behind his head. Like he could have just turned and he could have just done that.
It would have looked amazing.
I guess.
Okay. Before we start, I want to give a shout out to Joakim Noah. He retired last week from the NBA, and I know that Joakim Noah was a huge friend of Derrick Rose's. Therefore, consequently, a huge friend of Vineet Devaya as well.
Yes, big friend of mine. And I love that Bulls team, as you know. The only shoe I ever bought
absolutely
was a Derrick Rose shoe. A branded shoe,
Shout out to Derrick Rose, but also big shout out to Joakim Noah. We'll talk about that again because he was a best on defense, and we have got two guests on the show, Vineet, who can grow up to become pests on defense as well. Do you want to do the intro? No, don't say anything. I'm going to do the intro. Okay, all right. Okay, let's see what we have for our first guest is an NBA Academy graduate and studying now at First Love Christian Academy, Washington, Pennsylvania. Standing 6'11", he's been called the big baby of Punjab. Please put your hands and eyelashes together for
Amaan, Sandhu.
Clap and then bring it. Okay, yay! Amaan, what's up? And our second guest is also an NBA Academy graduate and also studying at First Love Christian Academy, Washington, Pennsylvania. Standing 6'6", he's a Payan from God's own country. He's my country people. Pranav Prince. Perfect. Yes.
There you go.
Pretty seamless transition. Yes, this is why we are India's only NBA podcast. Welcome, boys. Welcome, Amaan. Welcome, Pranav.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having us. NBA graduates, NBA Academy graduates.
Yes, absolutely. How is it going at First Love Christian Academy? How does it feel to? Is this your first time outside the country, both of you?
No. We have got several
long term.
Yeah, for such a long time, it's the first time, but we both have visited several times, US, Australia, Europe, to play to some camps, and also we have good option. We used to play with the players that year, so we don't have that struggle that often guys always have.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And Amaan, yours also. This is first time long. Such a long course you're doing, right?
Yeah, for studying and staying for a long time, it's my first time. But we've been to several countries around the world. Me and Pranav with the NBA Academy, they did it was a great experience going with the NBA Academy to several countries and compete with the other basketball players around the world. So as Pranav said, we don't have the same some of the guys haven't been to in any of the countries, and they just come to states and they face problems and all, the basketball, different style of basketball in America. So we back in the NBA Academy, they teach how American basketball is. So we know how American basketball is. So that's why we don't face any problems or something.
So what's the big difference between basketball played in India and the US? Pranav can start or Aman can start. Anyone.
Uh, I would say like still in India, some like almost like still in India, like the coaches and everybody is still there, like teaching the same old way, like how they like used to play before in the like in the past. But with the NBA Academy, what I've learned is they teach you like how American basketball play, how American basketball is, and they teach you like how you're gonna get to the next level. So they're gonna teach you the next level basketball. But India, they're still figuring it out like what should we do,
Mm.
and it's a lot difference between like Indian basketball player and over here in the states.
Okay, Pranav, what do you think is the main difference for you?
I think it's the fundamentals, like I often see like Indian coaches, like most of the Indian coaches, like they don't like teach fundamentals, like they always go for the other stuffs, like rather than
Drills.
yeah, like rather than like making a good shooting action, they just go for like go and shoot three and make more threes. Like so, but they don't think like for going to the next level, shooting action is the most important thing. So like they don't you see that those they for the Indians they miss the small things which is very important. That's what makes the difference in the US and America, like India.
Okay.
And even I'll add one more point
Okay.
to this. Like in here, like in the states, you'll see a 7-footer shooting 3-pointers, dribbling the ball, bringing the ball up and down the court. In India, it's very you can say there's limited players who can do that. Like I'm Joe Gill. So what I think he's the only one who can play all 5 positions in the team, and he's 6'9". So, but in the space, like almost everybody, you'll see a 7-footer guy bringing up the ball, dribbling, shooting threes, and all. So that's a little bit a difference between Indian basketball and in the states.
Aman, you were actually part of the Indian team, right? Where it went for the Asian qualifiers, and you saw firsthand our captain, Vishesh Virigbanchi's floating three-pointer. Can you talk
Yes,
about
sir.
how that felt, like how it was? I mean, from that close. I mean, see, we rarely win many matches in basketball, especially international basketball. So, how was that feeling? Like, how was the dressing room after that? And did you believe that the ball had been touched on the way down? Like, were you thinking that it was a three-pointer, or were you thinking that it was, probably
So
not
like
going to get counted?
so like we were so that's like I would say at the last quarter. So time was you can say we were playing against the time because the score was going. They were leading by 2, or we are leading by 2, or the score is going.
Yes.
So it was everybody was hyped up after that 3-pointer, and everybody's on the court, shouting and flexing that that went in and all. It was a buzzer beater. And everybody was so hyped after that, so that we did it, so we can play Asia Cup now and all. But like I've been to the window one. I was there with the team in window one, but I couldn't. I didn't play. So that was my second time with the national team. But this last window and window three, so it was like I would say it was a great window because I had time. They gave me time to play, to show myself a little bit, and it was great, man. I still can't believe it. Like it was 1 second on the clock, and he just took one dribble and just let it fly, and it went in. And everybody was like, like they were like, first they were shouting and on the court, then they came back and they were like, "Yo, if Arvind touched the ball, yo, Arvind, you're done, bro." And they were like that, but yeah, when the officials called that it's a 3-pointer, he didn't touch it, and everybody and from the like Iraqi team, they were so like some of the guys were sitting on the court crying that lost and all. But it was a great moment for us. We're still in the Asia Cup. We're still gonna go to the third position tournament, so it's great, man. It was a great experience for me to be one of the youngest guys on the team. and learning from the other veterans.
That's great. I mean, yeah, that was a pretty amazing shot. I mean, I almost rarely or almost never watch India basketball. So, but I did go and kind of check out the last, 15-20 minutes of that game because, like you said, it was kind of going back and forth during the whole game. So it was a pretty good game. That's good. That's good. So Pranav, a question for you. So what is your, I mean, I know you're from Kerala and Ashwin is extremely biased towards you because he's also from Kerala. But what has been your journey from whichever part of Kerala you are to, because I know that, it is not that easy to get to where you are. So what was your journey look like?
Yeah, so first, like, I didn't even know basketball was the game. Like, I used to, like, every Indian person was football and cricket addicted. And I'm from North, I was staying in North Kerala where, like, football is everything in North Kerala. And I used to play football, and, like, one day, like, one sir came and told, you have height, you need to play basketball or volleyball. So I know what is volleyball, I didn't know what is basketball. And, like, I told, yeah, okay, I will tell my parents and all like that. But, like, it was like when I was in, like, first standard, I don't know, first or second standard. Yeah. So, like, I told, yeah, I just went and mentioned my parents and they didn't look seriously. And due to some recent family reason, we need to shift to the capital city of Kerala. And, like, from there, like, I again started playing, like, football. And, like, again some guys came and told my father, like, your son has height, like, let him play basketball. And my father came and told, like, you will have a good future in basketball. So, like, then I started playing basketball. Like, I go to a school where it's only for basketball. And like, from there I continued playing basketball. Like, then I go to NBA academy, and then I go to here.
Okay. And you just kept growing taller and taller. So the only reason you picked up basketball is because you were tall. Is that what it is?
Yeah, like, my father is like 6'1", 6'2", so, like, my father's friend is, like, he's a professional player in Kerala, basketball player in Kerala. So he saw my father and asked, like, if your son has height, let him play basketball. So my father told, yeah, he has height, but he's very, like, I'm very skinny. So he told, like, he's very skinny, but his friend told, like, it's no problem. Like, if he can play, let him play. So, like, my father came and told, you can play. Then I started playing.
Okay, got it. So from that academy in is that Tiruvananthapuram, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Trivandrum is how I know it.
Man,
That's how I know it as Trivandrum, but I know there's.
Are you serious right now?
I call it Trivandrum, but I know the real name is
I don't know the
Tiruvananthapuram.
capital city. Tiruvananthapuram.
Tiruvananthapuram.
This is embarrassing.
So what is the name of the academy that you are in?
No, not academy. So that's a school, like, but it's the best school for basketball. Like,
Okay.
St. Joseph.
Okay, and then you kind of got selected to state or something like that, and then they saw you.
No. Like, first I didn't get selected to anything. Like, I was there for the first district in selection, and I didn't get selected. Like, I was crying and stuff like that. I told my father, why would I play? I don't want to get selected like that. But he just pushed me all the time, and when I get discouraged, and, like, then I go forward, then I get.
Okay, fair enough.
And Amaan, I think your parents played basketball, right, at the national level and all that. So is your journey a little bit different as well?
As he was born, they gave him a basketball. It's like, here.
No, sir. Like, as I was born, I used to see basketball in my home, like, because of my dad and my mom. So, because, like, when I was born, so actually in 2002, my father retired at the same time. So it was
from basketball. You
mean? Yeah, from basketball.
Okay.
Oh.
So, like, we used to live in a police campus. So I used to play, like, almost every sport. So, like, I was a swimmer before basketball.
Tim
so I used to do swimming.
Exactly.
I like swimming because I like to play with the water. So I was like, okay, this is the whole thing I will do and all. So I used to do it for fun. So, like, then I started, like, one day I just came back home and I was like, Papa, Mom, I'll start playing basketball. Then I played basketball, like, for fun, but I didn't take it seriously. When like I got selected in my under 14 national state team with the Punjab, I wasn't serious at all at that point too. Then when I got like after that I got injured and all. Then when I got selected in the NP academy, then that was the time when I realized that okay, so I'm gonna pursue my career in basketball. So this is what I have to do. This is what I love, and what are the things that I have to make myself do so I can be better in this. So that was like almost my journey, and my parents always supported me all through the way and my journey with the NBA Academy. Because I was like 14 years old when I joined the NBA Academy, and I used to be very homesick. And Punjabis are very, they eat a lot and parathas and all that stuff, butter chicken and all. Then when I started in the NBA Academy, oh, it was so hard the first year because I couldn't get any, roti or Indian food. I used to get chicken salads, cereals, and salads. Keep eating salads for whole year because of my weight and all. So I had to come from 130, 6'8" guy to 6'10", 110 guy. So it was almost like 20 kgs, 21 kgs in a year
Wow.
to play
So,
basketball. Because
so
like
you're 6'10" with shoes or without shoes?
no, right now I'm 7 feet tall.
7.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm talking about back in 2017 and 18.
okay.
When he first joined the academy.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Nice.
And Pranav, for you, it was, I guess, the opposite because
You had to
I
gain
think
weight.
they said that you had to gain weight.
Yeah. So
Did
like,
you,
But
did
he's
you
still
gain
like
any
the
weight?
same
yeah,
skinny. He's
I'm
still
still
as same. He's still skinny and
Like
like that only.
the Slim Reaper variety. But what? So, are you guys? I mean, it must be the same in this college also, right? First Love Academy. They also do. They also have a like strength and condition, or I guess nutrition coach or something like that. Or are they also paying attention to everyone's diet? I know
yeah,
there are like
not
top tier academies in USA where everything is taken care of, but I'm not. Like, can you tell us a bit about the basketball program at First Love?
like everything is taken care of. Like we have strength and
Okay.
conditioning coach. Like we have everything just taken care of. But like it's a program, it's a high school program. Like where like NBA have a lot of money, but it's like it goes under one person. So like what I'm saying. So it's not that much easy to go like follow right with NBA. So it's hard, but still they're following their best and doing best work.
So the academy is run by someone else, but it's kind of branded as an NBA academy to get international students and kind of improve the teams there.
First Love
So
is not an NBA academy.
No,
No,
First Love
no,
is not an NBA.
I
First
know,
Love is
but what I'm
the
saying is that don't you get into the First Love through NBA?
yeah,
Yeah, they help. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
that's what
help
I
us
mean.
like post squad and everybody. The NBA India helps us to get a scholarship so we can come here and
Yeah, that's
you
what I
know
mean.
be a better player. And
So how are you liking Washington in Pennsylvania? Like do you guys go out? I mean, you've been there for 6 months now.
yeah. Yeah, we go out sometimes. Yeah, it's nice place. Like it's not that much a good city. It's like like a village type, but still it's very nice. Like so much greenery and stuff. It's just the cold.
Okay.
It's very cold.
so we are like, yeah, so it's cold and we are like in the outskirts of Pittsburgh. So
Okay.
it's like a small town, but it's still fine because we have like our house like the we like yesterday, and sometimes we just go on Saturday, Sunday, me and Pranav or some other guys, we go around the block, we go to the gas station, to the the stores nearby and come back. So, but like if you want to go to the malls and stuff, you just tell coach and he'll be like, okay, we'll go on Saturday. So he'll just gonna text on the group, let's go, whoever wants to go to the mall. And then like 20 people, 20 guys or something like that, we'll go to the mall, we'll buy something,
Okay.
and we'll just gonna chill, eat, and come back.
Nice. And how's the dating scene for you guys? I mean, it must be a huge change from India. Maybe not. I don't know. I mean, I haven't dated in India for a while, but how does it go for you guys?
No, we got some chances, but what I think is like we still have to go a lot.
To work. Okay.
Yeah, we have to work a lot
Hard
and
for the
all.
team.
So
Okay.
me, like
We get
I would say,
we
like
get a lot of
I
free
and
time though.
Pranav.
Ah,
Yeah, we get
okay.
a lot of free time, but I and Pranav like almost work on, ourselves, like how can we get better on this, how can we get better on that. So we're just staying in the house after practice, doing our homeworks and all that stuff, what we have to make sure, and for the school and studies. And we get chances, because like about dating and all that stuff, but still, just I'm just keeping that stuff away, so it's gonna come automatically. So I don't
Like
care.
focusing on our future, like it's gonna come to us.
Pranav
We just
looks
gonna
like he's
wait.
taken some hairstyling tips and also I'm not sure if he's going to tell us the truth. Got his
I
hair
think
and all
there's a lot of things that are not being said right now.
Yes.
We are
Amaan is
focusing on our
concentrating.
future.
Yeah, Pranav looking all prim and proper. He's wearing fitted clothes and all. He's like all like I'm looking fly, as they say. I guess what they say.
No,
I don't know what young people say anymore. But yeah, so yes, Pranav, please go ahead.
no, like
What is it? What is about the future that you're talking?
no, like I always follow Cristiano, so like I just want to follow him. So like from younger, I always follow Cristiano, so I just copy his hairstyle. So he does that, so I just do that.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice. That's good. That's good. So in terms of basketball, uh, do you guys play one-on-one?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. Like,
Sometimes.
Yeah.
like there is some situation in the game like where he's opposite me and some pick around and we're gonna change defense. Like sometimes I need to guard him, sometimes he needs to guard me. So yeah.
But you guys don't just go like, all right, let's go play one-on-one.
I told you like there is no time for that. Like we just finish practice, we need to do homework. Like the stuff is already like it's already scheduled. So like we can't just go and take time.
Oh, you can't just go and start playing?
No, because the court
No.
we're practicing is like 10 miles away from here, from where we stay. So we just our coaches get right from there. So.
Okay. And okay.
And what about your schooling? Like that's also part of this thing, right? So what courses are you guys taking?
Yeah, we need to go, but still our school is in online because of the COVID.
It's because of the COVID times. Okay.
Yeah, because of the COVID time.
Yeah, I was going to
And
ask
I'm
like who
enjoying
wins between the both of you one-on-one, but I guess you guys don't play.
I mean,
Sometimes it's Pranav, sometimes it's me, because I bully him a lot. So to be honest.
keep him to the post.
No, not even the post. I try to be a point guard when I play against him because I know he can dribble and he can steal my ball. So I work on my handles and what can I do and finish. So it's fun playing against him.
Nice. And Pranav, what do you say about playing against Amaan?
I just want to make like more contact and finish. Like I just as you mentioned, like I'm not that stronger, so I'm just trying to get stronger. So like yeah, it's sometimes it's fun, yeah, it's fun, like yeah, but we both really went off like in the national championship, like like it's like a war, like when we went to the court. Like I don't know what happened to him, I don't know what happened to me. Like I was just laughing when we went into the court, like but after that I don't know what happened. Like it was like a war, like he was shouting, I was shouting, I don't know.
That's what the game brings out.
Yeah, because like he's a little bit shy, so he doesn't talk much in the game. So he'll be like talking to the teammates. He doesn't reply back to the opponents and all. But with me, it's completely different. So if somebody's gonna try to get in my head, I'm gonna try to get in your head too. So I completely, sometimes they like, so what American basketball is, they're gonna try to bully you. So
Absolutely.
I'm always prepared for that. I always have something to, give you back. So, but Pranav is like, if somebody scores on him, somebody slacks on him, he's just gonna say, okay.
He lets his game do the talking sometimes.
Yeah, like it's like I'm gonna tell you an example. Like it's like a ship in the sea. The ship only works on the sea of water, and the sea gets inside the ship.
Whoa! We got some Mamba mentality.
Words have been said.
Words have been said.
Words have
Nice,
been said.
nice.
Nice.
That's great.
Okay. And what about you guys? You guys, I mean, are you guys the only Indians on that team? I think so. I saw the
Yeah,
roster.
yeah.
You guys only.
We are only Indians there.
Okay.
Are you
And
guys the
there
best
are
players on
people
the
from.
team?
Yeah, we probably can, but but it's just our first year, so we are
I would
trying.
say nah, no, that's not happening. I'm the best player.
Oh, okay. Again, words are being said. We need
Words
to
are being said.
figure out
We have
answers.
to
need
check
to ask
now.
First Life for some footage. Yes.
Yeah, we have to go and check
figure out
their box scores and see what is what.
what is up.
So,
Okay.
so you
And
said
are you guys spending a? No, I was asking that because you two are the only Indians. Are you like integrating with the? Is it all Americans and you guys, or there are other
No,
nationalities?
there
also
is like Canadian people, there is African, there is some European. So everybody.
And this program, they just got like they have most of the players are from international, and they just got like 3 or 4 players on the team from the states. So
Okay.
like, but most of the guys are from around the world.
okay.
Okay.
And your next step is the AAU.
Not the next step, but the next season, like our
next
high
summer
school
season.
season is over because of the COVID. We only played like 9 games, and so because of that, we need to play AAU to get into a good college and get a good offer.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you
So
guys
is
have
this
any
your
colleges in
senior
mind?
year? Sorry.
Yeah, he have some college interest. I also have some college coaches interested in us. So like, and we have some dream college like everybody has.
Which is your dream college, Pranav?
Mine like no, mine is like if it comes to academics is Stanford. Like Stanford is best for academics. And like for my career, I think it's like going to LSU or something like that.
Stanford also has a good basketball program.
Yeah, but still in like
Yeah.
like yeah, but I'm just telling you when it comes to academics, Stanford is very very nice.
What about you, Amaan?
I won't say like it's my dream school, but I like LSU. Shaq, yeah, Shaq, and even the things they have, I like the school. Like Pranav saying Stanford and all, I don't like studies that much, so no.
Well, I mean, student athletes don't need to study that hard. They kind of get.
But but how it works? Like it's very hard when it comes to US. Like I'm gonna tell you the secret.
Vinny was never a student athlete. He was only half of it. He was the student part. So
like when we came here, like we were same as you guys. Like we were like we don't need to study that much. We just play basketball, and like our grades were too low, and like the coaches and they said you can't practice. You need to get the grades up. So for like 2-3 days, we were working on our grades, and we just put our grades up. Then they allowed us to practice. There are some guys in our team who didn't allow us to play games because of the grades, like some important games.
Yeah, that's how American basketball works. But back in India, they'll be like, "Oh, you're playing basketball? Go play basketball. We'll take care of your team."
Like no project, no homework, nothing.
But over here, you have the things they'll give you, the assignments and the homework. You have to submit it. You can't copy from somebody else. You have to do it. And if your grades are good, then you're good. If the grade goes, like go below 2.0 GPA, so you're not practicing. Coach will.
But I mean, when I mean 2.0 is really low. I mean, I was expecting you guys to be at least 3.
Yeah.
So okay, that's fair. All right, recording now.
This is basically a game. I'm going to ask you questions. So some of these questions are about the other person. So Pranav, I'll ask you.
I thought you had
about
a game.
Amaan and Amaan. It's a game only.
It's a game. It's a game. Okay. It's a game of questions. Okay.
These answers, the scores will be given to your principal or headmaster or whatever they call them, and then we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Maybe your grades will improve after this. All right. Then this first question is from our India nation. Amaan, what is Pranav's the state where Pranav is from? What is the capital of that state? And the same for Amaan, Pranav, you also. What is Amaan's
Fast. You got to
State
answer
capital.
quickly.
Don't look. You can't look into Google or anywhere. You have to answer.
I think
This one will go to your
Trivandrum, something
Indian
like
president.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, did he say
Yeah.
that? Did he
Yeah.
say
He said it. You said it.
Trivandrum.
something?
Trivandrum.
Okay.
Okay. Good.
Close enough. Close enough.
Pranav, don't Google, Pranav.
I didn't Google.
Don't
Like,
Google or big.
Okay.
Hands
I
like this.
think Mohali. Yeah, well,
Mohali.
Mohali.
Yeah.
Mohali is not the
He's
capital.
close. He's close.
How is it close?
It's close geographically.
Is it Chandigarh? I don't know.
Chandigarh.
Yeah. So it's
Chandigarh,
almost
yeah.
on the
Yeah.
skirts of Chandigarh.
Yeah.
But that is not a good answer. Okay, 1 point to Aman.
Okay.
Pranav, we'll get you at the next one. Okay, now this is a little difficult, but I mean, even I didn't know. But both of you name like each other's favorite movie
Like
or movie star.
Pranav
Movie
is,
star. I think movie star might be easier. Yes, Aman,
Pranav
what
is
is
a movie
Pranav?
guy. Whenever he gets the free time, he'll be watching a South Indian movie or something like that. But I don't think he had got a favorite movie or something like that. But
Or favorite
he'll
movie star,
wa-
anything, whichever you can guess. I think that
I
would
don't
be
know,
like-
man. He watches everybody, Ala Arjun, and what?
Mammootty.
It's hard to have a favorite movie, like
Favorite movie
But-
star is also fine. We'll accept that answer also.
Okay. I mean, he doesn't know. Aman doesn't know. Okay. So, Pranav, do you know Aman's favorite movie star?
no, I don't know.
No.
No.
Does
Does he
Aman
watch
have
movies?
a favorite
Aman,
movie
what
We
is
star?
both
your-
are very. We both whatever we like, we just gonna watch it. So we don't.
So
have
according
too
to our
much-
mood, like sometimes we feel happy, like we need to have some comedy movies, like we go for comedy. We sometimes at night, like we need to watch some horror movies, so we watch some horror.
Oh,
movies.
nice.
Yeah, like last
Did you
time we
guys
watched
watch
some-
the new Drishyam Part 2?
Yeah, I watched it. He can't like
He
he don't
did,
know
he
what
did.
it is.
Okay. That's good.
Well, I
Okay,
always
so-
tell him like I like South Indian movies too. So I always tell him like find Hindi dub movie or something. So he was like I couldn't find Hindi dub, so that's why I'm watching alone. I was like okay.
I mean, after when we are not recording, I can give you some sites that have English subtitles to Malayalam
Okay,
and Tamil.
this is
movies.
not supported by the organization of Ball Podcast, but we'll give it to you anyways. On the side. Okay. Now, I mean, this both of you can answer. Okay. What is your team's record right now? What is the win-loss record of your team?
I think it's 5-2.
Pranav, okay, that's the wrong answer. Pranav, what do you think it is?
It's 6-3.
Both of you were very close. One of you got the wins right. One of you got the losses right.
5-3.
So
So 6-2.
it's 6-2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Vinith, you got both of them wrong.
How can you not know your win record of the team?
Because we play so much scrimmage, so it's confusing. Like we play some official matches, we don't play some official matches.
Okay, fair enough.
But 6-2 is a 35% win team, which is amazing. In the NBA, they would have won 60 games. But great.
Yeah.
What state is Washington in? What is the state's name?
Where we are,
Yes. Yours is
Pennsylvania.
Washington. Oh,
Pennsylvania, come on.
okay. That should have been question 1. That was the easier one. And what is the football team's name in your neighboring Pittsburgh? Do you guys know that? The American football team's name.
Steelers.
Yeah, Steelers, yeah.
That point goes to Amaan.
Amaan.
Okay, what is Pranav's? I mean, this is one of those questions where you have to answer each other. What is your least favorite subject in school? So, Amaan, you have to answer for Pranav.
School?
Pranav, least favorite subject. It's like
I will answer for Amaan. Amaan don't like math.
for Amaan, it's math.
Okay. Aman, what is Pranav's least favorite?
Least favorite subject.
I think we both have maths. We both don't like doing maths and solving some.
Oh my God, that is such an anti-Indian stereotype. Not like
Sometimes max is easy, but sometimes when it gets over, but it's like it's too much,
You should tell that there's a calculator. We don't need to know so much.
I'll tell you one story. So like sometimes Pranav get very frustrated about maths. He'll be like, man, I'm not doing maths. It's so hard to calculate stuff and all. So one time he posted a story on Snapchat. He was like, when I started learning maths, it was numbers, but right now it's alphabets.
Oh,
So he
nice.
was like, it's getting me, it's messing my mind because in the starting it was just numbers. Now it's like X is equals to Y and doing this, Y is where and all.
X plus Y plus Z.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true. Like,
So I think both of you have equal points and equal right answers and wrong answers. So I'll be sending a report to your principal, and let's hope he gives you the.
Do you
Let's
guys
hope we
watch
get
get
3.6 GP.
Do you guys watch NBA regularly or not so much?
like right now it's March Madness, so we don't watch
Mhm.
NBA often. Like
Who are your favorite players, Aman and Pranav, right now?
NBA.
Yeah, NBA.
For me it's Giannis and Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant. Okay.
For me, it's the best. Anthony Davis.
LeBron, Anthony Davis.
Oh, Anthony Davis. Oh, okay. Nice.
He said best. I was like, okay.
Yeah, even I thought LeBron. He's going to say LeBron.
LeBron, Steph Curry.
No, because he's a different position. You know, he plays as a three. I play as a. I'm playing like I play 4
Center.
and 5. I'm a center forward,
Oh, okay.
so stretch forward. So I always look up to Anthony Davis. I love how the style of basketball he plays.
Nice.
What do you guys think about Nikola Jokic? I mean, I'll ask Aman because he's.
Yeah, he's
Man.
good. Like it's like
Joker.
it's a European basketball, like the fundamental basketball.
You guys
He
think
got
that'll be the
everything in
next
his game.
next most dominant big man will be the guy who can assist or who can shoot threes?
So Aman, why don't you follow? Why wouldn't you? I mean, this is a tricky question. Why wouldn't you model your game again around Jokic? Given that Jokic's style is kind of more modern. He shoots the three very regularly, pick and pop, assist, all of that stuff, as opposed to Anthony Davis, who's kind of a slightly old school stretch forward.
Stretch four.
I'll say like, but when I was in the NBA academy, my coach used to call me in the office, and me and my coach, like back in the days, it was Coach Jack. So he used to watch, like I used to watch tapes about Nikola Jokic and Anthony Davis and Marcus Cousins. I like Jokic. I just copy his skills and all. So he's a very good player, unique player as his size. It's like tall, he can do whatever he wants. But about Anthony Davis is he's like, he can play in any situation he wants. So if you want him to be a point guard, he'll be a point guard. If you want him to be a small forward, he'll be a small forward. If you want him to be a shooting guard, he'll be a shooting guard. It's like in the playoff games, he hit a game winner. So he's a kind of unique player, what I think. But Nikola Jokic, he's European god and centers and all.
Because Anthony Davis can jump out of the gym also.
Yeah, it's the only reason he can dunk. That's why he won.
Nah.
Little one-on-one action I can see happening in the future. On like
amongst the Indian contingent, who is considered? I mean, not just you both, but kind of the younger, the younger academy. Who's considered like the best player? Like who's like who does everyone think? Oh, okay, this guy is like the shit.
Special.
You can't choose the both of you unless it is the both of you.
I won't say like last year. So it was like So like when Principal was there, so it was always a fight with Principal and me. But Principal always he used to win because he was more athletic. He used to jump, he used to run, and he was like in a proper shape and all. So like if I'll go by like this. So in 2018 in the academy, I think it was Principal. Then in 2019, it came, about like me. I was like Amaan and Pranav stuff. Then right now it's all, after 2019, it's all messed up. So the,
So so basically you're saying it's the two of you.
yeah, the crown goes to me and Pranav.
And if Pranav was not on the call, you'd have taken the crown.
Can I add something to the last question?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We're still at the same question. Yeah.
I would say I have the crown because, in 2019, I was the leading scorer and leading in rebounds for my team in the NBA Academy. So the crown goes.
Crown goes to you.
Yeah,
Okay.
so if you take the stats, I got some more, so I would tell.
Oh, okay.
He always gets the steal and all this point guard stuff,
No, not on point guard stuff. I got you wrong. I have the proof.
I got the most. If you search about NBA Academy Indian team, so on the first will be Amaan Sandhu averaging 20 something like that points and 11 something rebounds, and then it goes down.
Yeah, because no, let me tell you what, it was like he was in the Indian camp for the almost all the year of the 2019 NBA Academy. So he only played the last NBA Academy game. So like when he comes, like it's always like he's very big dominant in India. Like he's very big. So like I always pass to him. You can ask like, don't play, that's selfish. Like when he's there, I just pass to him so he can make some easy basket. I'm not just telling like because in India, like because he mentioned that I had something look like when we went to Hungary for 2 times. You can search. I was the leading top scorer. I was leading rebounder. I was the second.
The first time I was injured.
I was the second assist provider in the whole league.
Oh, whole league! Wow.
First rebounder in the whole. I mean, the second rebounder in the whole league. Third in the whole league in the top scorer list.
Oh, we got some stats. We got some stats here.
Stats have been thrown.
Stats have been thrown.
No, I don't care about other than NBA. So in the NBA, it's me, man. So I don't care about other than NBA.
Hungary and all is not a real thing. NBA in India, that's
that's good.
Even in the Hungary when we first went in September, I was injured, so I won't.
Yeah, we went again in January.
That I can say, okay, I gave it to Pranav.
So that's why it's the both of you. It's one takes, it's up and down. So who's like, are there any like upcoming people that you think Pranav is good? Like maybe a year younger to you that you have seen?
Like, like, I don't know, like, there are people that I'm not saying like if they work they can, but I don't know, for me and Amaan it was gifted. Like we had the potential, we just worked on the potential. Because like for him it was like family based. I don't know what for me is like, but I had the like a skill like because I had a good fundamental coach for me. So and he was a beginner when he went to academy, so it was the biggest thing he had. Like he was a beginner, so he got everything from the beginning itself. So that's why he's fundamentally good. His everything is good. His footwork, fundamental, which a basketball player needs. So it was gifted for us. And for other people, I think they're like the fundamentals are bad, but they still go into academy. And there are some people who can come if they work hard, and sometimes it's there's the life, it's the luck. There will be some people you can just give sometimes. Yeah.
That makes sense.
And sometimes on coaches too, like there are some coaches, like I don't know, I'm not saying that NBA academy coaches are like that, but I'm like there are some coaches, like I will tell you one thing. When you try to recruit some player to a coaches, that coach always finds an excuse to not get him an offer.
Really?
Always finds an excuse, like for us for giving an offer from college, like when our coaches says, yeah, he's a good player, he can shoot, he can that. The coach always finds one mistake in one tape and says, this is why I'm not recruiting. Because like basketball in America is a very big business.
Yeah.
When it comes to D1 college, the coaches, like they get like millions and millions. So they can't just waste money, So they always find an excuse.
So you need to be really good.
You need to be really, really good to play D1.
And that's your aim, right? Next year, D1 college.
Yeah. Obviously, D1.
Is there anybody there in maybe in your school or maybe someone in in your scrimmages where you felt like, okay, this guy is like a couple of steps above me and I can get there? Like have you had that feeling, or
Yeah,
do you feel like you're
there
there?
is players, like, but the thing is, like, me and Aman stayed 1 year without basketball before the COVID. We had no practice, we had nothing, but we used to do something with the NBA with the schedule, but still, we don't have the competition
Not the
all
same
year.
thing, yeah.
Yeah, but they had everything they wanted. America was open free. They didn't want everything. They played scrimmage. They were getting better. So like that 1 year gap, the 1 year gap was really big for us. Like the game, I know the game just slightly went down, but still it's there. But there are some people who like 2, 3 people I think they're above me where I can catch up. I already caught up with the game I had, but right now I need to catch up because of that.
Is it the physicality that you have to catch up with, or is it speed or
Yeah.
skill?
No, I'm like speed. Nobody can beat me. Like I run faster. You can ask a man. Like I don't
Okay.
get tired at all. Like I run all the time. So it's just the
Okay.
physicality. I'm just skinny because of my father. Like my father was way skinny when he was 20. Like it's the same DNA. So I'll be skinny too. Like till 2019.
Okay. Welcome back, Aman.
Okay.
Pranav saying that you are not the best player, and he gave a lot of
And,
good analysis.
he was talking on my back, so I don't care.
So, Aman, I was asking Pranav that, when you're playing against other high schoolers or maybe people who are not out of the NBA in the US, are there people you look at and you say, okay, this person is my age, but a couple of stages ahead of me, and I need to catch up?
Yeah,
Like,
of
is there?
course. Like there are a lot of players in my age group in my class. They're good. Even the centers and all. Sometimes I watch somebody and I'll be like, oh man, he's good, and I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna take this thing from his, like what he did. I'm gonna take this and try to do, try to put it in my bag. So it always goes like this. So I'm even like every player. So if you watch another player who's playing like better than you, you're just gonna take some things from him so you can be better. Right? So it always goes like that.
Got it.
Okay. Have you guys learned some American slang that you use in your scrimmages and all that? Something which is like very fancy, like
Yes,
Aman.
sometimes sometimes it goes off the mouth. Sometimes I don't understand what I say, but they understand what I say. I don't know why.
Yeah, most of the time in heat of the moment, so it goes off the mountain. So it'll be like whatever the words you're getting in your mind, just let it flow, let it go out.
Yeah, sure.
Any fights? Any fist fights?
No,
Not yet.
Like sometimes
not
we
yet.
used to play like Hindi things. Like sometimes Hindi comes out.
Oh, nice.
Like sometimes for him it's Punjabi comes out. Sometimes for me it's Malayalam comes out. Yeah.
So it's just like this, even if you're fighting or you're like, talking trash to each, like with your teammate in the scrimmage and all. So even if you're gonna, get a bucket on his head, so it's just like, bumping in and all that stuff. What are you gonna do? And this, all that.
Oh,
But it's,
what he?
yeah.
I saw this one
Yeah,
video, I think, on Instagram of him. I think he blocked someone on the fast break, and the ref called a foul, and he's like, "Ref, what are you talking about? It's not a foul." Something like that.
No,
Yeah.
that's how he is. That's how he is. If I was there, if I blocked that shot, I don't give a care. I don't care about the ref if he called whatever he wants. But I'm telling you, I would have flexed on the guy who I blocked. I'll be like, what are you trying to do? You're trying to dunk on me, huh, little guy, something like that. I always say that.
That's good. That's good. You gotta have some attitude.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Have any of you gotten dunked on or anything? Have any of you gotten dunked on?
No.
As a shot blocker, it's a risk that you take. No.
During the game.
Dude, no, I'll tell you what. If there is some explosive players, we can see the first step they take. It's just the first step. It was boom. Then I just leave it. I'm like, it's just 2 points.
Let's
What's
go.
gonna happen? Just go take it.
Business
Like,
is I don't want to be in this photo frame.
no,
And
but
the people
when it comes to
in the
some
US are
situation,
probably.
like,
Yeah, sorry.
yeah, go.
No, I was just going to say
Sometimes,
like.
Okay, Vinith, go.
Okay, I was just going to say that, for me, at least when I went to the US first, it was very surprising to see how quick their first step is and like, boom, they're up and dunk.
yeah,
Like I had not seen that in India before. And so it was kind of just, I had to really like recalibrate that they can actually take off from there and just go on your face and dunk it. I don't think we see that much in India.
Yeah, over here you'll get so many players who can jump. They'll be having like 40-inch vertical and all. They are so explosive. Like sometimes, like I'm not that explosive, but like how Pranav said, like if you can see the first step, like when I drive in, if Pranav is coming, Pranav's gonna step back. He'll be like, no, I don't want to get anything
I don't want that
broken,
smoke.
bro. He's gonna break something if he comes on me and all that stuff.
yeah. It's like the first step. It's not like sometimes you start like sometimes sometimes it's the first step. Like if we decide to dunk, like it's easy. Like rather than laying the ball up, it's easy to dunk. Like but it's like the first step you take, and you just come like this. You know what's gonna happen next. You're not gonna change a rule like this. It's just dunk. So just need to step out. But there are some situations where you need to block the shot so you can save your team. So sometimes I step in, like sometimes they miss the dunk because I step in there. So it's like
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. But even like me and Pranav, like we are going at each other every time in the practice. I'll be like, if I block his shot, I'll be like, come on, man, what are you doing? You this. And Pranav will, if he block my shot, he'll be like, oh, you can't score on me. You're so big. You're lazy and all. Then it go every time it goes like this. It's
That's
just,
good. That's healthy
yeah,
competition.
yeah, yeah. It's just we are trying to help each other so we can get better and go to the next step.
and like if
And
you're
if
in the
you
same
together.
team, yeah, and if you're in the same team, it's done. Like
Oh,
like
easy
the
win.
other place like there is nobody I think have the same coordination as we both have. Like because we used to play like
Yeah.
2 years together. So like other players, they are from different states, like different nations. So like if me and Amaan in the same team, it's almost done. Like we play better.
You guys
Like
pick
even
and roll
like
together? Is that?
yeah, so I'll tell you like even like because I know how Pranav plays, how his playing style is. Because I was there with Pranav, like I know him like almost three something years, and it's still like over here because because of the COVID, it was just small season, so it was a short season, so we just played 10 games or something like that. So, so what happens is with the team, like still some of the guys be like, "Oh, I'm not giving the pass, or he's gonna do this, he's gonna do this." Like, but like with Pranav is like, if I catch the ball on the post or something, I know like what I can do to get the defense attracted to me, and then I can kick it out to Pranav, or he's gonna fake it, go inside, or he's gonna shoot it. So I know always like what is he gonna do, because I know what is he gonna do because it's the only thing he's gonna catch if he's coming through some screen and all, he's gonna shoot it. He's not gonna just fake it, drive in. If you see him standing there, it's on him. If he's gonna shoot it, he's gonna drive crossover, then lay it in and all.
Okay. All right. I mean, I just wanted to ask you guys one last question. Which if you get right, then you get 100 points.
100
Both of
points.
you
Can
can
I compete?
No, you can't compete because you know the answer.
Oh, I know the answer.
It's a very simple question. Is what is your favorite NBA podcast in Indian accent?
What's no answer?
Obviously, I will say ball is big, bro. Come on.
Yeah, like 100 points. Perfect. Oh my God,
Perfect.
this is amazing.
Good answer.
That's
Good
a
answer.
100.
Ball is big rocks on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Whoever watched it, please share and tag me on Instagram.
They took my dialogue also, so I don't have to say anything. But other people, if you haven't gotten it, please. These are boys in India, from India, out in the wild west. Where is Pennsylvania? I don't know where it is, but wherever it is in the west, I don't know.
It's in the
It's
east.
in the east, yeah.
East.
No, we're in Western
it's-
Pennsylvania and East.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, anyways, that's the show for today. Please check it out and subscribe, like, share, do all that jazz on whatever podcast platform you're listening to. And please show them some love. I'll share their Instagram handles down in the description. Go and follow them because they're the boys, they're the future. And Vinny,
Yes.
bye bye.
Bye.